Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hey guys, it's Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today we're doing paid reviews. This is JU39. And before we start this, did you know I invented the wristwatch check on YouTube? What am I wearing today? I'm wearing a Rolex Explorer 2 Polar. That's correct. I'm wearing the Polar. Okay, we're doing JU39. This is for Berger. Hey Arch, you did several videos for me in the past. A birthday video for my fuckaroony friend Bully, and also a Philippine advice video for me and him where you and Suckerhorn gave us pearls of wisdom. Thank you for that. The trip was one for the books. Now I need some advice for my collection. I currently have 5 pieces. 2 Omega Seamaster Planet Oceans. The big boy 45.5 with ceramic bezel and a pre-ceramic in the faggier size. I have a Speedmaster Broad Arrow. I'm still looking for a good deal on a Speedmaster man on the fucking moon, which I know I will purchase one day. I have a Rolex Datejust 2 42mm blue dial and a Rolex Yachtmaster Platinum bezel dial. I think he means the grey dial. I use all my divers for their intended purpose as I live in a tropical paradise and dive several times a week. Just make sure you get them pressure tested, Berger, because the seals. Unlike the majority of submariner wearers that have never even seen the ocean, my divers get a lot of underwater wrist time. The yachty gets strapped on when I take out the girls on the boat, or just schmooze it up with the fuckaroonies at the boat club. Now I'm looking to add a watch with a GMT function for all my travels. It would be nice to keep track of time back home when me and Bully are out on one of those trips you advised us on. I know you love your Explorer 2 and I've tried one on, but at $8,500 US new, I'm undecided if I should pull the trigger. Not really into the Batmans or Pepsis, just a little too overhyped and gimmicky for me. I'm also open to any other suggestions you have for my collection besides the GMT. What do you think I need, Art? Something dressy perhaps? Keep in mind I'm pretty sporty, still in my 30s, single, and I travel a lot. I'm like James Bond if he was a fat fuckaroony. I'm going to PayPal you $100 for the Pontiff's expert advice on the situation in the form of a response video. Your videos bring me a lot of joy. Your pal Berger. Hello Berger. Okay, what do I recommend there? Well, this is a very good question indeed there. Look, I've got to be honest with you there. You've got 5 pieces, 2 Omega Seamaster Planet Oceans. You've got a Broad Arrow Speedmaster. Now, that's definitely not waterproof. You do know this. And you've got a Datejust 2 and a Yachtmaster. Okay. The thing I would always say is, who is the king of GMT watches? And there's only one answer. It's Rolex. So, which way do you go there? Unfortunately, Berger, we live in a time where the Batman, the Pepsi, if I was to recommend one of these, you'd be paying way over retail. So, what is the answer? What is the answer indeed? I think bang per buck wise, in GMT function watches, there's a number of things we could go for. Okay. Now, if you were looking at Rolex, I think the Explorer 2 is a great way. You could go for this is the 40mm. You could also go for the new 42. The GMT function pieces, whether it's, they're going to be very, very costly. I think perhaps the bang per buck would be the Explorer 2. It's a cool way it follows that. Now, what else could I recommend? Okay, if you're going to buy secondhand, you may be able to. Omega has some very cool GMT Seamasters or Planet Oceans. The other option is Panerai. Now, the only problem is if you're going to be buying those new, you would fucking you cannot buy those new. You've got to buy those on the secondary market because they really tank. They really do tank quite a bit. My advice to you is, I know you love your Omegas, but stick with the Rolex. Stick with Rolex. That's what you must do. Stick with Rolex.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you got to be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
So to answer the question, Berger, I gotta be honest with you. You want to retain value, I would stick with Rolex. You want to get a bit of a bargain, maybe you can get a GMT in a Planet Ocean on the used market. That's the choice, really. That's really the choice. At the end of the day, it comes down to what is your pain threshold, because I've got to tell you, buying non-Rolex with a GMT function will be painful. Every conceivable option, we've got Omega, we've got JU39 in a duo, we've got Panerai, a bit of a diver, a Pam, but those options are going to be expensive and they're not going to retain value. My honest opinion, Berger, please, don't want to lose money, buy Rolex. Buy Rolex and you'll retain money. I think the bargain is the Explorer 2. You don't want to hear this. This is the problem. I know you love the Explorer, and I have tried one on, but at 8.5 new, I'm undecided if I should pull the trigger. What else do you want to buy, Berger? What else? Because you buy Omega, it's going to be nasty. It's going to end badly. If you at least buy Rolex. It's very hard to get a Pepsi. Very hard to get a Batman. Very hard. I would seriously be saying it's the heart or the head. And I gotta be honest with you, Berger, you can lose a lot of money. Making the wrong choice can be a killer. The other thing is the Rolex is an iconic model. You've got a few Rolexes already. It's the way I would go. But, Berger, you've got to feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable with Rolex, I'm just saying to you, man, what other GMT choices do you see there? GMT, you know, they had the Seamaster GMT. You can buy them on the used market pretty cheap. Whether it's a Seamaster or a Planet Ocean, there's some good choices. However, it's got to be Rolex if you want to retain value. The big problem is, Berger, the demand for Rolex is so big that it's so hard to get inventory. So, you know, that's the advice there. You want something, something dressy, you want something James Bondy, you'd go GMT. Maybe we go pre-ceramic, a Pepsi or a Coke. Unfortunately, in the classic range, so we're talking sapphire crystal models, they've gone crazy. The prices are very high. Again, if we wanted some value, we'd go Rolex 40mm in the Explorer 2. That is probably the best bang per buck. If you want to try something daring and exciting, well, you've got to realize the depreciation curve will be savage. It'll be savage. So, Berger, I hope this helps. I'm trying to give you honest, down-to-earth advice. The 5 pieces, 2 Omega Seamaster Planet Oceans. You've got a Speedmaster Broad Arrow and 2 Rolexes. Man, I would love to see you add another Rolex. Lighten up on the Omegas. The Omegas can have pretty bad depreciation, especially non-Speedmasters. But hey, you've got to do what you've got to do. And I honestly, I know you don't want me to say the Rolex word, but it has to be noted. It's a good player. They invented the genre. They invented the GMT function type watch. And don't forget it. Don't forget it. That's the way it's done in the wristwatch world. So, Berger, I want to say thank you. I want to wish your friend Bully the best of luck and all your friends, Berger. So, until next time, ciao fuckers, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Hey guys, it's Paul Pluta. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III. Guys, I want to have a quick talk to you. Do you need to sell a wristwatch? Do you want to sell a piece for reinvestment? Do you have too many watches? Well, guys, I'm here to tell you that my good friends at Sydney and Brisbane Vintage Watch Co. are looking for quality wristwatches for their store. Now, Ronnie has instructed me to tell you guys that he is paying more than other dealers. That's correct. He pays top prices for quality pieces. So guys, if you've got a Rolex you want to sell, or a Patek, or anything, you want to sell a wristwatch, give the guys at Sydney Vintage Watch Co. Give them a call. That's right, guys. They're paying good prices. They've always been very, very fair to me. And I got to tell you, they are nice people to do business with. I'm just trying to find their card here. Where the hell did I put it? Look, ask for Ronnie in Brisbane, or Philip in Sydney. That's correct. They will look after you. Tell them Archie sent you. That's right. Tell them Archie sent you. They're paying top prices. That's correct. Brisbane and Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Your premium place to sell watches. Tell me, guys, this is for you. Tell them Archie sent you, and they will give you extra keen pricing.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for Archie Luxury AC3, the Pontiff Satan de Ville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video, because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with Archie Luxury in the first place. I am a published author. Let Dogs Be Dogs, available at bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, Archie Luxury, He's not just a figment of your imagination.